Attention, Commanders fans, something big is brewing in Washington, and believe me, you won't want to miss this. There's a player in Tampa that our Commanders have their eyes on. Honestly, they're willing to do anything. Want to know who I'm talking about? Stick around because what's coming could change the course of this season. And Luke McCaffrey? Are the Commanders playing with fire? This summer, something very strange happened with him during training. Were they holding him back on purpose? There's more to this story than meets the eye, and the upcoming details might just blow your mind. Don't go anywhere, because what you find out will leave you in shock. And don't forget about Brandon Coleman. Dan Quinn just dropped a crucial update on our rookie. What's the future of our offensive line looking like? The details could be a game changer for the season. So, if you're a true Commanders fan, hit that subscribe button and give us a like, because here, we don't just talk football, we live it. Stay tuned till the end and find out why this video is a must-watch. Are we seeing a pattern here, folks? Let me tell you this. Every time the Commanders keep us in the dark about a player, it seems like they're cooking up something big. Remember when Jay Gruden kept Terry McLaurin under wraps before his explosive rookie season? Well, now I'm wondering, are they doing the same thing with Luke McCaffrey? Look, I know we were all surprised when McCaffrey's name appeared on the depth chart as a starter for Week 1, especially after such a quiet camp. But here's the thing. Is it possible the team has been protecting this guy on purpose? I think so. Think about it. McCaffrey wasn't in the highlight reels, didn't grab headlines, but we also didn't see him make mistakes. He was there in the shadows, waiting for his moment. Were the Commanders keeping their most powerful card hidden for when it really matters? I'd say it's very likely. Cliff Kingsbury has a new offensive system that hasn't been tested in the NFL yet, and we all know there's some mystery around how it's going to work. Imagine if McCaffrey has been part of the plan from the start, but the Commanders kept him under the radar to surprise opponents at the right moment. Could we be looking at a new McLaurin? That's what I want to know. Now, many might be worried about Washington's receiver group, especially after they let Jahan Dotson go. But what if this group is better than we think? What if Adam Peters, Dan Quinn, and Kingsbury have seen something in McCaffrey that the rest of us haven't seen yet? I think we might be about to witness something special with this guy. So I ask you, what do you think? Do you believe the Commanders have been intentionally hiding McCaffrey to use him as their secret weapon? Or are we overreacting here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment. Because here, folks, we're talking about a potential game changer for our offense. And I want to know what you think about all this. So, for all of you fantasy football players, listen up. Matthew Berry is betting big on McCaffrey. And if he's saying it, maybe we should start paying closer attention. Because here, we're not just talking about another receiver. We're talking about a player who could redefine the Commanders' attack this season. So here's the deal. What happens when the cornerstone of protection for your rookie quarterback is also a rookie? Let's get to the point, folks. The left tackle position, which protects the quarterback's blind side, is the second most important position on the field, right after the quarterback. And when your quarterback is a rookie like Jayden Daniels, the importance of that protector skyrockets. Now I ask you, should we be worried? Here's the thing. When that protector is also a rookie, like our guy Brandon Coleman, the alarms start ringing, and rightfully so. Here's what you need to know. Coleman earned that starting spot fair and square, but guess what? He got injured. And not just any injury, folks. This one kept him out of the entire training camp and preseason. Now, tell me, how can we not be nervous when the future of the franchise, our rookie Jayden Daniels, depends on a player who's seen so few snaps with the starting line? I say, this is reason to be concerned. But before you start panicking, let me give you an update that might ease your worries or at least give you something to think about. Dan Quinn, our head coach, gave us a glimmer of hope. According to him, Coleman is back at practice fully equipped. And you know what? Quinn spoke to him after practice and Coleman said, and I quote, "No, bro, I'm ready to go." Now, should this calm us down? Maybe yes, maybe no. I ask you this. Can we really trust that Coleman will be 100% for Week 1? I think we should be cautious. Quinn says he's happy with the team's health at the end of camp, and that sounds good on paper. But when your starting offensive line has had so few reps together, the level of trust in that group isn't exactly sky high. Now, Jaden Daniels, the one who will be behind that line, says he's very confident in those guys. I feel like we can go out there and be successful, were his exact words. And here's where I want to leave you with a question that really needs an answer. Should we share that confidence or be prepared for the worst? Is a rookie's confidence enough to ensure this offensive line is ready for battle? I say this is going to be an emotional roller coaster, and I want to know what you think. Are we all in, or should we be more worried than we already are? Are you telling me that if the Commanders had the chance to steal a player from the Buccaneers, they wouldn't go after Tristan Wirfs? Come on, let me tell you this. If we had to target a player, he's the guy. A left tackle like him doesn't come around every day. And if we really want to give Daniels the protection he needs, Wirfs would be a key piece, no doubt about it. Now I ask you, do we really believe our offensive line is up to the level the NFL demands today? I don't think so. Look, Tristan Wirfs isn't just the highest paid left tackle in NFL history by pure luck. No way. This guy has a resume that speaks for itself. Pro Bowls, All-Pro, a Super Bowl with Tom Brady, and all that at just 25 years old. Do you know what that means? It means he's at his peak and he'll stay that way for years. And what would Wirfs do in Washington? Imagine it. With Cliff Kingsbury at the helm, a left tackle who not only protects the quarterback but can also move across the field, opening up space and ensuring our running plays are devastating for opposing defenses. This kind of player doesn't just perform, he dominates. And it's exactly what we're missing to take this offense to the next level. I ask you, is what we have now enough? If we want to compete with the best, we need the best. And let me tell you this, Wirfs would be the best acquisition possible for us, a real game changer. His ability to play both left and right tackle makes him a perfect wild card, adaptable to any scheme. Imagine Wirfs blocking or creating space on a quick screen. It would be a show. Now let's be honest here. Our offensive line has been a weak spot for too long. We've seen our quarterbacks running for their lives over and over again. With Tristan Wirfs, we wouldn't just fix that problem, we'd eliminate it. That's what he brings to the table. And it's exactly what we need if we want Daniels to have an explosive season. So my question for you, Commanders Nation, is this. Would you be willing to do whatever it takes to bring a player of Tristan Wirfs' caliber to Washington? Or do you think we can make do with what we have? I think we all know the answer, but I want to hear what you have to say. Commanders fans, now is the time to make your voice heard. We've gone through the latest team news together, and now I want to know your thought. Do you think the Commanders are strategically hiding McCaffrey as a secret weapon? Is our rookies' confidence in the offensive line enough to put our minds at ease, or should we brace for the unexpected? And speaking of reinforcements, how far would you be willing to go to bring a player of Tristan Wirfs' caliber to our team? These questions are just the start of our conversation. As the family we are, I want you to join this passionate community. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates and be part of these exciting discussions. Your comments are the heart of this space, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts, theories, and predictions. Together, we'll experience every moment of this season, celebrating victories and supporting each other through challenges. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the conversation in the comment. Your voice is crucial in this Commanders family. And remember, hail to the Redskins.